Good Tuesday morning. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. We are all looking for ways to save, and one smart place you could start is car insurance. Did you know that there's a program that records your driving habits, which could help personalize your car insurance premiums just a little bit further? It's called usage-based insurance, and here to break it all down for us is Lydia Waugh, Associate Vice President from TD Insurance. Good morning, Lydia.
Good morning.
Great to have you. Let's get into this usage-based insurance and how does it work for us here in Canada?
Of course. So usage-based insurance relies on telematic technology. It's like a mobile app that records and collects information on your driving behavior. And each insurer will collect information that's slightly different in order to assess what those driving behaviors are.
So do we need to do anything, or is it just automatically recording whatever we're doing?
It is working in your phone's background. You just need to enable all the necessary device permission. And once you've done that, your insurer is going to be able to assign to you a driving score, which will vary based on your driving habits that they can use to adjust your premium, could increase or decrease based on what those driving habits are.
Okay, so let's get into the good driving habits that will reward you. What are some of those?
Of course. So good driving habit, that includes driving smoothly. So that means steady acceleration, controlled braking, and smooth cornering.
Okay.
It means paying attention to speed. So the speed limits are really there to make sure that you can react to events happening on the road. So
with speed limits, would it know the speed limits in certain areas? It can track that?
It would know the speed limit, so it knows when you're over or under the speed limits and adjusts accordingly. The last good habit is limiting distractions. So when you're driving, remember text calls, they can wait. So the safest thing to do, put that phone away and just keep your eyes on the road.
Because it would know if you're texting or calling on that phone and not doing it the proper or legal way. So then what are some of the risky driving habits that can cause that score to go down?
Of course, nighttime driving is one of them. When you're driving at night, the visibility is poorer, you have more chances of being tired. There's just more chances for it to be more dangerous. So if you're doing events such as speeding or hard braking, it will have more impact when you're doing them at night than during the day.
If you can choose, some of us we have to drive at night if we're driving the kids certain places, so you just have to be a little bit more conscious. What other things? Let's say longer trips.
Longer trip is the other thing that can hold back your driving score negatively. So longer trip can cause driver fatigue, and when your fatigue is when you have more chances of reverting into those bad habits, such as speeding to get to your destination faster, or harsh braking because you have slower reaction time because you're fatigued. So if it's safe to do so and you feel the need for it, just pull over and have a quick rest when you feel the need for it.
So how can we sign up for something like usage-based insurance?
So our new TD MyAdvantage program is available directly in our TD Insurance app for customers in Ontario and in Quebec. In order to enroll in the program, you have to be a primary or secondary account holder. It's voluntary and free to join. The last step after enrolling is to go on your smartphone in order to activate the program. That's what will enable us to start collecting your data, assigning you a driving score, and then personalizing your premium based on your own behavior.
An annual thing? When do how do you look at it?
It is an annual thing, so we collect your driving behavior all through the year, and at the midpoint of your policy, we will adjust your premium based on how you drive.
Okay, so as I said off the top, we're all looking to save some money, and sometimes when we get into car insurance, you don't realize how much you're spending. What are some other ways besides this that we can save, Lydia?
Of course, we have over 30 ways to save at TD Insurance. That includes claims-free rewards, so the longer you're claims-free, the more savings you'll have. Multi-vehicle discount is another one where 2 or more vehicle will enable you to save some more. Bundling home and auto is another one. And finally, with TD Insurance, members of professional association, alumni, and employer groups will be eligible for preferred rates.
Just every little bit counts, especially if you have 1, 2, or more drivers in the house. Where can we find more information, Lydia?
You can go on our website, tdinsurance.com/myadvantage.
Hey, thanks for being here. I know you came in from Montreal, so good stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on Breakfast Television. We're going to continue on this Tuesday morning. Let's get over to Devo for Pet Celebrations.